Hey guys, welcome back to the DWF. Just throwing out a bonus episode for you this week, just for fun. I'm not Triple H. What are you doing here? You guys knew it was supposed to be a baby rumble this weekend, but unfortunately, this happened. Our Triple H broke. You guys can see the neck peg is still in there. It actually broke at the neck peg. We have ordered a new one, so don't worry. Triple H will be coming back soon. Sorry, Powerbomb Purple. This was just. I guess what a way to celebrate your anniversary, right? Celebrate your anniversary of, I forget how many years. My wife and I just celebrated our eighth wedding anniversary, so congratulations to us. Congratulations to Powerbomb Purple, Mr. Matt Mann, and the Duchess of Destruction on their anniversary. You're without Triple H for a moment. I'll replace it with another Triple H for now. We'll have a stand-in so you're not without Triple H. You just don't have this, from the vault Triple H at the moment. Sorry, this was probably the coolest one we had in a while, so I was excited for this one. Very happy for this, but any stinking ways, guys, let's get to what we want to do. I said I wasn't going to be doing opening and reviews anymore, but we got them literally the day after I filmed or posted the last one. We finished this set, so I thought, well, one more time. We're also going to throw in the Hardys. I didn't do the Seth Rollins. I should have added him. Guys, this very well could be figure of the year. I'm not going to lie. This is a really fun Seth Rollins. Came with a lot of good stuff. I should have saved him, but I really wanted to get that open, and I didn't think I was going to do this review video. But, with this weekend, we got the one women's rumble out there for you. So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and throw these in. Just mostly because I wanted to finish this set since I already started it. Wanted to finish it just to kind of compare. We could have figure of the year in here as well, but let's see what we're looking at, huh? Alright, let's get into it. Let's start with the Jazzwares boys up front here. We've got one Matt Hardy from the Amazon exclusive 2-pack with the Hardy Boys. Looks very clean. As far as looks go, I think Jazzwares is still just knocking it out of the park. Love this shirt. Look at the tattoos, guys. Oh, man. So happy with that. Let me get the old Jeff over here so we can look at the tattoo. Look how clean this is. That's what you're getting. I don't want to take his shirt off him just yet. This is the previous Jeff we have to compare. This is their first Jeff figure. So clean. You can see it's the same torso design. He's got the sleeves on this time, the hair. But what's with these hands? Like, it looks like he's taking a picture with a camera or something. Like, that's not the, like, the thing. He does, like, the little gun hand thing as he dances, right? But their hands are kind of... Matt Hardy looks like he's doing air quotes, like he's air quoting. And Jeff Hardy just looks like he's taking a picture with a Kodak camera or something. Pitbull, take a picture of me with a Kodak. They did get the awesome gauges. Look at those ears, man. Those are gauged out. Like, they went for it fully. Did they? I don't think they did that with the first one. Did they? Yeah, look, the first one, I guess they kind of did. It's just not as clean on the first one for whatever reason. Maybe because the hair's down. But the blue, purple hair, like, that is sick. Everything about this figure is sick. They tied it. They gave him cloth good for his thing he throws. What like chopped up t-shirts or whatever, his rag. They tied it into the shirt, so it's all one piece with the shirt. You guys can see I'm pulling on it here. That's all one piece in with the shirt. I like that better than Mattel's like rubber thing they stuck into the pocket. Like, this actually moves around with the figure the way that it should, like a cloth goods should. So loving that. There's no accessories with these guys, which is very disappointing. Like, there's no extra hands. You guys know how I love my weapon holding, mic holding, item holding hands. So they don't get anything. They just have their, like, kind of this hand. And what really upsets me is I can't even get this for Matt Hardy. Can't even get that hand. His shocker hand. Can't even get it. They just don't. This is what it is. This is what you get. So I guess I'll have to buy the Matt and Jeff in their all black attire in wave whatever. I think I'm honestly going to be done with Jazzwares for a little bit. I just want to get like a few more figures from them. and I think I'm going to be done for a while just because I haven't really been like thrilled by these figures in a minute. Now Jeff Hardy, of course, Jeff and Matt, I had to get them because I love the Hardy Boys. You guys saw the post I did after my brother passed. Like, these were the guys who kind of got us into wrestling. Whenever we got back into wrestling, like big time, these were the guys who got us back into wrestling. We just loved the Hardy Boys. He loved Matt Hardy. I loved Jeff Hardy. Surprisingly, I liked the younger brother and he liked the older brother. But the amount of articulation on these figures is just through the roof. But their feet, let me show you on this mat, their ankle joints and stuff are kind of whack. I can't really spin them too well, but you see how that's way off? You guys see how that's way off center? Like right here at this cuff is supposed to be center. It's way off center. I think this one was the same way. You guys can see in there a little bit. They're just way off center. So I'm going to have to take some time, probably with the hair dryer, heating them up, getting them moving. All in all, these guys are going to get probably a 7 out of 10. I think they just, if you've given me better hands, and hands are the accessory I'm least excited about, but at least give me hands so they can hold stuff, do stuff, the correct posing around hands. Like if you look at this Jeff, his hands look pretty darn good. They're not perfectly straight, but they match for his dance. The little gun hands for his dance are way better than this. And I can't switch them out because these have the paint and the other one doesn't have the paint. I like this figure better because I like the face paint and the hair down. Like it looks so good. Just the hands are a little messed up. Could just been my package, but they don't come with any accessories, so I can't swap hands out. I can't give Matt the shocker hands. That is very disappointing to me, considering how much they were to get, the 2-pack and their Amazon exclusives, all that. Just that they don't come with anything, a little disappointing. They get a 7 out of 10. So let's move them aside, move right on. Let's get into Rey Mysterio here as Raphael. So this set is just, like I've been saying from the first wave, this is just a very exciting set. So Rey has his stand here, what we can put his weapons on, whatever. We can use it for 100 different things. He comes with 2 extra fists, closed fist hands, and of course he has his weapon holding hands, his item holding hands, weapons holding hands in this instance as he has weapons. Now, let me just get to the first thing I don't like, and it's not this figure, it's every Rey Mysterio figure. They give us this stupid rubber goods, like, throw over top shirt rather than something like cloth goods, something decent, something nice, something we want. At least it's just generic turtle power, and on the back it's a shell. So it's just very generic. We could throw that on anyone, really. It's not specifically Rey Mysterio exclusive. So I'm happy about that part, but I'm so sick of these little these rubber, stupid, like, half. I'm so sick of these. I have so many of these. Honestly, unless there's one that's, like, really cool Rey Mysterio one, I'm probably throwing all of these away that I get. I don't want them anymore. Now, the Turtle Power one, like I said, it's not a Rey Mysterio specific one, so I can use that for anybody. So we'll keep that, but like all the Rey Mysterio ones now, unless it's something very unique, they're just getting tossed. I love the detail on these knee pads and the shoes. Let me show you here. Because the turtles, they have their 2 appendage toes, so they put the line to kind of resemble that 2 appendage toe, and they put the comic details on the knee pads. I wish they did this with all of them, that they had the same level of detail, and you'll see what I mean when we get into it here a little bit. Like, just between this to the Seth Rollins, his are bands that go like all the way around his knee pads, but these are just like on the front, kind of giving him that rough texture look. I wish we could have just done this to every character. And then more detail, we've got the sais here that look more like swords. I don't know how familiar you guys are with martial arts. I studied martial arts for many, many years. And sais are not like sharp weapons. It is 100% looks like this, but it is a dull blade. It's meant for like defensive, not offensive. You can't take well, I guess you technically could take someone's life with this, but these are like rounded ends. These are not sharp points. Like there's no sharp points on a sai. These are a defensive weapon. I've studied with sais a little bit. I think I had a pair at one point, but regardless, they're not like offensive weapons, so the design on here doesn't look right to me. They just look more like swords as opposed to like size, but still, it's a cool detail. I like it. I'm not going to nitpick it that much. I really, really like it. I really love, let's sit him down here so you guys can see his mask. The mask with the side down the middle, that's a beautiful touch. That is a beautiful touch. They also have the strings coming off the back of the mask to give him the bandana look, and then the shell on the back of his singlet. Just a really, really good turtle figure. I was not excited about Rey Mysterio being Raphael. I just don't think he had the temperament that matched, whereas like Randy Orton or even like LA Knight I think would have been a better pick, but I'm very happy with the end product and what it looks like, having it in hand and being able to play with it. I'm very happy with Rey Mysterio. I still think Randy Orton or LA Knight could have been a decent Raph. I'm not saying Rey is the best. I'm also not saying that he's the worst choice they made, but I think any of those three could have done, or either of the other two could have done well with this figure as well. Maybe even like a Dominic Mysterio, I think could have been a little bit of a Raph. Don't think he's strong enough to be Raph, but he definitely kind of has that attitude, you know. Moving right along, let's get into Seth freaking Rollins here as Leonardo. He comes with 2 additional slap the taste out your mouth hands. He has his little weapon display as well. And then we get into the kit. Can we just make this Seth Rollins attire forever, just for the rest of time? The only gripe I really have is that you go from the light green to the dark green up here. That's just kind of like... it's... The Kofi and the Xavier, they changed colors a little bit, but it wasn't like super noticeable. This is just like really noticeable, especially when you look at the backs. Like, oh... That's rough. We might have to paint him up a little bit. I might either paint this lighter or paint his pants darker. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll leave it as it is. Maybe I'll just take this off and we won't worry about it. That's probably the idea, right? Designed to take it off to not worry about it. But regardless, I love this attire on Seth. I might change the head. You know what? Let's change the head real quick. I do think I have better Seth heads with like his ultimates and stuff that I would prefer. Let's do this. Swap that off. Swap this on there. And what do you guys think? Upgrade? I think that might be a little bit of an upgrade. I mean, we haven't had hair up Seth in such a long time that I'm not used to seeing that. So what do you guys think about that? I think that might be okay. Maybe we'll switch back to this one. I'm not sure. I could use this for other head sculpts though, or for other Seth Rollins. Maybe we'll keep, I don't know what we're going to do yet. But this is just a fun, he's got his katanas. They even made the katanas different. If you see, the handles are like blue and the blades are like a silvery blue. They put a lot of detail into that. I mean, not a lot of detail, I guess, but more than I would expect. I thought it would just be like everything else was just one color. Even like the nunchucks didn't have like a special color for the chain. It was just all orange. And the bow staff was all purple, so I have to touch up his knee pad here, just a little defect on the one that I got, but the other one in package has, the paint's fine. I really like this figure. This one is just absolutely beautiful, especially with this head swap. Now let's lose the glasses and we just do this for Seth. What do you guys think? I'm really digging that. I think that Seth looks freaking awesome. That looks so awesome. That is Seth freaking Rollins right there. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave him like that for a while. Then our Cody Rhodes. He comes with his 2 extra fists, the punch you right in the mouth fists. And this might be the new pick fed Cody. This is going to take over, I think, as our Cody. I love this gear so much. He's got like the hand-wrapped tape around the arm. You guys see? It's not solid, but it's intentionally not solid, so it's supposed to look like it's hand-wrapped tape around the arm. He's got his weight belt as his weapon-holding belt. That's right, it's a weapon-holding belt where he comes with a hockey stick and a baseball bat. How cool are these? The color choice is a little wacky, I guess. Why are they like green and teal? But I don't care. It's something for him. We also get, if you guys haven't noticed on his face yet, we have the Cody Rhodes tattoo as his mask. As we all know, Casey Jones, a huge sports guy, but a big-time hockey guy. So he uses the hockey mask, but they made it the Cody Rhodes tattoo, which is just awesome. What a way to incorporate the tattoo into this figure. They just went all out with it. Oh, he couldn't hold it. They went all out with it. No pun intended. Then we have his hoodie jacket here that is cloth goods. It is removable. It's kind of ripped up, you see, like if you guys are familiar with Ninja Turtles lore, this is very Casey Jones, like the ripped up hoodies and stuff like that, his hand wrapped tape on his arm and things. This is just such a solid figure. I love this figure so much. Like, this is just, this is gonna replace our Cody Rhodes, whichever one we currently have. This has got to replace it. I love this one. This is so good. I love the colors. I love everything about this figure. Like, I don't know if I have anything to nitpick about this figure. Guys, I think this Cody Rhodes could very well be Figure of the Year. We are going to, now let me rate these guys. I think Rey Mysterio as Raphael was just the character as the character they chose to represent the Ninja Turtle. Probably wasn't the greatest choice, but guys, I have to reach to try and give some criticism to these. So just bear with me as I'm really stretching to make these not all 10 out of 10s. The size looking like swords on the pants, although I love the detail because it looks like he's fighting with them, like on, the knee pads are so good, the feet are so good. But Rey Mysterio as Raphael, I don't know if that's the best choice. Although I guess if with Randy Orton and LA Knight, they don't wear as much clothing, so it would be harder to use them for this. Maybe that's why Rey Mysterio is what it is. They've also been just pumping out a lot of Rey figures, so maybe that's the reason they chose Rey. I don't know. I'm going to give this Rey an 8. That hurts. It hurts. I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. And there's really no reason for it other than, the size look like swords. And I just think the character doesn't match the personality of Raphael. Now, the Seth Rollins, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. The only things I don't like about it is the color change, the light to the dark. That's really the only thing I don't like about this Seth. I don't like these big knee pads in general, but what are you going to do? I mean, they kind of are what they are. The paint blemish is something it's not on every figure. It's just this particular one. The head swap, I didn't need to head swap it. I really didn't. I just did it to I guess, so it looked cooler to me. But I didn't need to head swap that. I'll give him a 9 out of 10. Maybe an 8. No, we'll give him a 9. Let's bump Rey up to an 8.5. 8.5 out of 10. 9 out of 10, and Cody's a 10 out of 10. Guys, this is a 10 out of 10 figure. You get everything Cody Rhodes that is Cody Rhodes, that embodies Cody Rhodes as Cody Rhodes in this. You get everything that is Casey Jones, minus maybe a golf club and the golf bag that he normally uses for all his weapons. But you get the tattoo as the mask, which is just, guys, this is just, let me throw this back on so you can see it. Look how awesome this is. He looks so badass. You have his weight belt, but it's not his weight belt. It's actually what holds his weapons. So that is another level of badassery. I don't know if that's even... Oh, I don't swear on this channel. I'm sorry. That's coolness. Coolness. Sorry, this is a channel for kids. We are not on 2 Jedi guys. This is a channel for kids. I apologize. My fault. You also get weapons. You get weapons that we've seen before too. A baseball bat, which you guys know, Sting always came with baseball bats. I don't think we've really seen too many baseball bats recently in Mattel. And then of course a hockey stick, which if you guys know, Goon, he came with a hockey stick. Not this hockey stick, of course. This one actually, look at this, guys. I don't know if this is like a defect or if this is mine, but it looks like it even has a blade in it. Like they tried to shape it kind of like a hockey stick. I'm a hockey player, or at least I used to be until about 2 years ago when my daughter was born. That's when I stopped. Eventually I'll get back into it, but look at this. It looks like they've actually kind of put a little bit of a blade into it, so I might play around with this and just try and can we shoot like a hand as if it were a puck? you can kind of shoot that too. I mean, this is not obviously to scale hockey, so it's not going to translate well from how I play hockey to this. Please don't judge me on using toys as for my hockey skills, but I mean, I can rifle that thing pretty good. I think that last one got a little bit of lift. But yeah, fun, a lot of fun stuff for this figure. What a great figure. This, guys, if you can, I know these things have been incredibly hard to find. If it's not on your wish list or you don't already have it, try to get this Cody Rhodes. Whether you're a Cody Rhodes fan or not, I think this Cody is, like, this is the best Cody you could have. Because even if you're not a Turtles fan, right? Let's say, oh, I'm not really a fan of Ninja Turtles. I'm not really a fan of, like, Cody Rhodes, but I need one for the collection. Right here, we have nothing Ninja Turtles on us right now. Like, there's nothing saying this is a Ninja Turtles Cody Rhodes as opposed to just a Cody Rhodes figure. And if you want to go even further, take this off, as we are attempting to do here. You take off the cloth goods, which are amazing. I want to get like 2 more of these just to get more of those hoodies. And right there you go. Now you have absolutely nothing Turtles resembling at all. Oh, well, I guess the hand tape on here a little bit. But you could paint that. You could swap out the arm. You could do something to take care of that. But there is nothing on here that resembles Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that you would have to worry about, like, oh, well, they're going to know it's a Turtles code. I mean, I guess action figure fans will. Oh, the neck tattoo's still messed up. Someday Mattel will fix this. Someday. But this is still, for Mattel, this is like the best Cody you can get. I love this thing a lot. Now, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to go just play with some toys. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye!